Good morning. We'll talk about how should a person start the journey of entrepreneurship. In my opinion, entrepreneurship is a journey to achieve the goals of the society. So you should have in your mind the dream to achieve the goals of the society. If you do something through which the society can achieve its goal, that's great. You will also achieve your goals simultaneously. Your success is because of the society. Now, here, let me give you the examples. Look at Mr. Rajendra Singh, Waterman of India. He tried to revive extinct rivers. He tried to revive extinct water resources like talab, etc. He achieved amazing success for the society because water is a scarce commodity now. And reviving old rivers, pond, etc. is a very big contribution. So in return, he got many international awards, and today large number of people follow him. He is successful. He has taken a goal, the goal which is of the society. Now, I am not asking you that you don't take a goal that is not appropriate to you. I am not asking you. I am asking you that you take up a goal which is very important for the society. If you take up a goal which is related to society's goal and you make it your own goal, then it will work. There are plenty of such goals, no dearth of such goals. Today, United Nations has formulated 17 important goals as sustainable development goals. You can search about them on internet, find about more about them. You can pick up one of these goals and start working on that goal. If you will pursue one goal with vigor, with zeal, with enthusiasm, I am sure you will achieve tremendous success for yourself and amazing success for the entire universe, entire world. And the people will remember you for your contribution. The steps are very simple. Look at the goals, sustainable development goals. You can search on Google. Find out which is the goal which you also want to achieve in your lifetime. Of course, these goals are very big goals. You may not achieve completely, but a small contribution from you will also be a very meaningful contribution. Let's talk about the goal number one. The goal number one is to end poverty, to remove poverty. India has over 35 crore poor people. It's a huge number. At the time of independence, the number of poor people was, as per some calculations, just about 2 crore, and as per some other calculation, it was just about 16 crore. But today, it is more than 35 crores. It's a huge number. So, ending poverty, removing poverty is a very challenging goal in Indian context. But that is a goal number one. Everyone has to strive to achieve this goal. So, how do you achieve it? Look into the reasons for poverty. What can be done to remove those reasons which are there? People are poor because of some faults in the policies, some faults in the systems, some faults somewhere, because every fault is not of the poor people. They are poor because of some reasons. So find out what are those reasons. And then just imagine yourself as an important actor in Indian context and visualize what can you do to remove the poverty. So maybe one small step can help you. Important. One small step can help you. Poverty is due to lack of skills, lack of potentials, lack of capabilities, lack of opportunities, lack of education, lack of economic resources, lack of employment opportunities. So many things are there. So you can take up one of these things and start some action. And these small actions can help. I will give you here one example of Mr. Jagdish Bhai Patel. Jagdish Bhai Patel was himself a blind person, and therefore he could understand the problems and challenges of the blind people. He was very clear what are the problems faced by the blind people. And he did not want the blind people to remain poor or to beg before others. He did not want them to borrow from others, to beg from others. He wanted the blind people to become self-reliant. So what he did, he started a training organization for the blind. And in this organization, the trainers are also blind people. And this has turned out to be a great organization. This organization has benefited thousands of people. This organization has contributed substantially towards eliminating poverty. Now, this organization has achieved many awards, recognitions. Mr. Jagdish Bhai Patel also got many awards, recognitions. And the organization today is respected by everybody. So his small initiative have become a success story for everybody. So you can find one way in which you can contribute to attainment of one important goal, whereby your business succeeds, your business venture succeeds. Remember, every business is basically a solution of a problem. Your business is helping the society in solving its problems. If it cannot solve the problems of the society, then your business has no right to remain in the industry. Your business is there so long as it is serving the society, it is helping the society in fulfilling its goals. So when your goal is clear, when you want to really serve the society, the next task is you have to plan out your strategy. You have to see what can you do yourself, how can you take advantage of the government policies to help you, because the government also brings out periodically some policies to help social entrepreneurs, to help those who really want to do something for the society. So you can take advantage of those policies, you can take the advice from those who are engaged in this field. You can undertake some practical job work, some kind of activities to gain experience, and you can launch. This small initiative that you take may enable you to create an impact on the lives of a few people, and that impact will play a very important role in your lives and in the lives of the people who are being impacted and influenced by your initiatives. The journey of entrepreneurship starts with a very small step. The step may be just your part-time venture, evening time venture, spare time activity, or it may be just a small website that you have launched. Look at Manu Bhai Shah. Manu Bhai Shah started Consumer Education and Research Center as a part-time activity initially, but the activities was so engaging, it was benefiting so many people that he had to ultimately devote thoroughly into this work. He had to 100% involve in this work because the activity was benefiting many people, and ultimately Manubhai Shah established Consumer Education Research Center as a full-fledged organization to serve the consumers, to protect consumer rights, to advocate consumer rights. So a small activity ultimately culminated in establishment of a large organization. So you may take a very small step today, and do the work as long as you enjoy. Undertake a search on Google, find out all those organizations which are doing something great to remove poverty. Find out what others are doing. Can you do something similar to that? Or can you combine 2-3 activities that you have seen elsewhere together to make a new activity which will be a very impact making activity? Or can you do something which will be really different from these but attain the goal of removing poverty? Or are you able to see another perspective of this problem which nobody else is able to see it? Right? These are various ways in which you can look into this problem. You can create some solution. You may think about how to use technology in eradicating poverty, in creating opportunities for the poor, in creating awareness for the poor. If you are technology savvy, you can definitely help people in fighting poverty. A large number of people are poor just because they do not have access to technology, or they do not have access to latest information, or they are not confident in English, and therefore they are not able to avail a lot of opportunities which may be available. I'll give you one example. The government has a scheme whereby every contract worker, every contract labor is provided some kind of social security, insurance by the government. But this is not available to most of the people because the contract laborers are so poor, illiterate, and unaware that they have not even got themselves registered under this scheme. If only they could have registered, they would have got lot of benefits from the government. Today, in this time of COVID crisis, the poor people would have got tremendous benefits if only they had got themselves registered under the scheme properly. So in that case, they would have got some support from the government, but because they do not have even their bank accounts, they are not even aware of the schemes of the government, they don't have confidence, they don't have access to information. These are all becoming hurdles. Right? In our country, the bureaucrats prepare rules, regulations which are so difficult, even bureaucrats do not understand them. So how can a common person understand them? And most of the schemes, most of the government applications, most of the government projects, most of the government support schemes, they are all very complicated. People like you who are technology savvy and at the same time who really want to serve the people can come forward, make these schemes simple to understand, make these schemes widely available to everybody, make everybody aware of these schemes. That will also be a great contribution from your side to removing poverty. Remember, poverty is not a nature-made problem. It is a man-made problem. It is a problem created by we people. And the best way to solve the problem is to introduce right policies, right initiative. And these are the things that require initiatives of social entrepreneurs, initiatives of human rights activists, initiatives of those people who are thinking about the poor. So you may speak out for them, you may become their voice, you may create a new opportunity for the poor, you may start a movement that the poor people should get a right to skill education, compulsory skill education, skill training, and thereby they may be able to get some placements. So, something like that can change the lives of the poor people. So, it will be a business venture, obviously. Business is for solving the problem of the society, and you can solve the problems of the society through these kinds of initiatives. At the same time, it will be a great work. So think about doing something great in these kinds of manner. Best wishes.